my diversity shield. Come with me to the dance floor. Move like you never knew you could. Get off of your high horse and get healthy like you know you should. Find more fat, so it's so natural. Time for fitness. I just wanna see my kids grow up. A fitness. I don't wanna die young. A fitness. I don't wanna die young. A fitness.
Hey, everybody. Okay.
What up, YouTube?
This is Dude Bro Fitness Bois, the stream where I try and lose 100 pounds in under a year, and where we talk about dude stuff and fitness stuff. And how you doing, Corwin?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm doing great. Got a haircut today, so
Yeah.
feeling fresh. And yeah,
Good.
how about yourself? I noticed you were playing the new Hollow Knight.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Played for 4 hours. Well, I
Nice.
kinda mostly played for 3. There were some breaks in there. But yeah, it was fun. Hung out
Right.
with Elliot for a bit, and ready to talk about fitness. It's been a whole month. August is over, going into September,
Yep.
and we're still doing good.
Awesome. You said so. Like, what is your weight loss this week looking like?
Okay, let me pull that up. This week was weird. Like, I feel like it stagnated, but that might have just been a fluke that like I dropped down like earlier. Let me show you. Okay, so I'm at as of this morning, I'm at 118.6.
318.6.
318.6. I don't know why I said that. Measured in the morning and at noon, the same exact number. And I feel like this week, like my weight just kind of like stagnated. Let's see. If you go back to 3 months, like look at the last few days, like 18. I went up and then down. My weight like hasn't moved in a while.
Right.
But Friday it dropped down like a ton. So hold on. I don't like you have to go back every time. So if you look a week ago to last Thursday, I was at 321.
Right.
So I've still lost quite a bit. Yeah. 3 pounds. A little under 3 pounds.
Yeah, which is actually
Which is still good.
It is good. I mean,
Yeah.
you're looking for that. You're looking for your body weight. You're looking for that 2.5 to 3.5 pounds a week. So 3 pounds a week. I mean, you still lost 1% of your body weight. That's a big freaking deal.
Yeah. It just looked weird on paper because like right here, there was like a massive drop, which I might have just been dehydrated, you know?
Very possible, yeah.
And then went back up and then spent the whole week getting back to where I was. So it felt frustrating, but if you look at the actual graph, like if you look at the line, it didn't change that much.
No. And if you notice on some of your on that line, I mean, you have the peaks and valleys, right? Like,
Right.
you have stuff where you've gone up, you've
Exactly.
gone down, you've gone up, and you've gone down, you've gone up, and
But
you've
yeah,
gone down.
so but if it's
But the trend is
pretty
still very much down.
steady. Yeah. It's one of those things, like if I look at it day to day, oh wow, I really did nothing this week. That's a straight line.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's because, I mean, that drop was unnatural too, those 2 days.
Yeah.
And there are some days where I'll step on the scale and I don't know, maybe it just misreads, or maybe I'm bouncing on it, and I'll step on it again and it's 2 pounds off. Like
Yeah.
within 30 seconds, you're like, okay, one of
make
those
sure
is
that-
wrong.
Make sure that where you're putting your scale is a very flat surface, and because that will make a difference too. If you don't have it on a flat surface.
So if you just take out this data point, this looks great. These two right here.
Yeah, I mean, but if you look at your overall, a week from today,
Yeah,
you were 321,
2.5 pounds.
and so you've lost. He's fine. You've lost 3 pounds. That's great.
Right, but if you look at 2 days ago instead, I lost 5 pounds.
Wow.
If you go to last Tuesday, that goes from 23.
Well,
down
we're just
to
going from
18.
Wednesday, right?
I
Like,
know.
let's
If you go from Tuesday to Tuesday, that's a 5 pound difference. And then if you wait 2 days, it's a 2 pound difference from Thursday to Thursday.
Yeah, but we're looking at Wednesday, from Wednesday to Thursday, right? Because last
Yeah.
week we did it Wednesday. So
Yeah.
I mean, from Wednesday to Thursday, you've still dropped significantly. Last Wednesday you were 222.8, 322.8, and now you're 38. What are you? Keep going.
318.
318. So you've gone from 322.8
Yep.
to 318.6. I mean, unless my math is wrong, that's
No, it's
4
good math.
pounds.
It's good math.
Good, dude. I mean, that's great. And yeah, I agree with Josh's comment. You do look healthier. I've noticed it.
Yeah, my pretty much everyone who talks to me has said I look. They can tell. I mean, it's 30 pounds now. It's it's more than that. It's 32 pounds. So
In a month.
Yeah.
And just a few days over a month, in like 35 days, you've lost 35 pounds. Dude, that's wild.
Yeah, my shirts are a little looser on me. It feels real good. I haven't logged all my food here. Oh, wait, no, I have. That's all I've eaten today. And we were talking about the diet, too. Like, I don't think cutting, an extra 500 pounds, it looks like it really didn't help. So I've been eating a little bit more, too.
Yeah, and
I've been going up to like 13. I'm trying to keep it 1,500.
15 to 1,800 is your goal.
Because I don't think I need 2,000 calories.
No.
Like
you don't.
Like my stomach is shrinking, and I'll like feel sick if I eat too much.
Right, but to redo it, because you're now 30 pounds. You're now 30 pounds lighter, right?
I always look small to Mark Clark because he watches on his phone. Haha, that's very funny. Very funny. That was a good one. I do. Yeah, my neighbor was just over, and she said that I looked a lot skinnier. So.
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely tell. So hold on one quick second.
It's going great, Mark Clark.
Old. How tall are you again, Alan? 6
foot, 5'11" and 3/4. So when I give blood, I round up to 6. I found I really like just like drinking beef broth too, because it'll also fill up your stomach, so
Right.
it'll satiate you and nourish you. Like I'll so anytime I like cook a roast or anything, I save all the juice.
Yeah.
And
So your
sometimes
original,
sometimes I just drink it plain. And
which is
I don't
really
even
good.
know how to like calculate the calories. I'll like measure how much like fat is on top. And be like, I don't know. I ate maybe like a tablespoon of butter, I guess. Like that's what are we calling this?
Yeah. Mark, to answer your question, I'm just barely shy of 5'10". I'm like 5'9" and 7/8
Yeah.
when I had a laser measurement for a physical I had to do for work. So I'm 5'10".
If I wear a hat, I'm 6 foot.
Um, so I mean your total BMR calculator, like how much you need to have to maintain your actual weight is actually 2,400 calories in a day is
And
what you need.
the scale says 2,000,
Yeah, going off of
which is
actual
right.
weight. And when you started, you needed 2,600 calories. You needed 2,600 calories to maintain weight. Technically, it's 2,000. I'm looking at my notes here. Technically, it was 2,570 calories. But now that you're down, it's 2,400 calories. Technically, it's 2,403.
The scale's been funny. The scale says 2,000. You're like, that seems.
They're all going to say
Yeah.
$2,000, 2,000, because they don't. But like that's just what it is. But I mean, if you're shooting for 1,500 calories, you're totally fine. If you go under that, okay. But I would probably try to make 1,500 the lowest. And the reason for that is the concept of as you're trying to build muscle, your body needs the nutrients.
Yeah.
Your body has a very hard time, if not impossible time, building muscle off of your fat that's in your body, right?
Right.
You can't. It's extremely difficult. I mean, it's impossible for you to not eat, go and work out a ton, lose a bunch of weight, and gain muscle. It's not going to happen. You're going to lose weight and you will lose muscle. That's because your muscle needs nutrients that the fat in your body, and this is not just for you, this is for people watching, that the fat in your body cannot provide it. So that's why the carnivore diet, with what you're doing for rapid weight loss and to get yourself under, is so effective, because it gives you the proteins, it gives you the amino acids, it gives you those healthy fats, and that's what forces your body to continually lose fat. But then it has the protein, and we all know, I mean, there's a lot of science behind it. We don't need to get into the bro science, but when you eat protein, you can gain muscle. It's that simple. I mean, that's a lot more to it, but simply put, protein.
And
gains.
that was like the clincher. Like when I for like a week and a half when I maybe it was like 2 full weeks when I was like really cutting calories, trying to like stay under 1,000. I was like, if I notice that I'm struggling at the gym, I'm stopping. Right. But during that whole time, I was improving and increasing weights and doing more reps. So I'm like, I could live off 1,000 calories. I was hungry a lot, but it also didn't seem to increase the amount that I was losing weight. So I mean, might as well go up to 1,500.
Stick to 1,500 to 1,800 calories.
Yeah. So I've been doing 13, and then Tuesday, I don't know, I just wasn't hungry. I should have eaten more, but I didn't.
Yeah.
I've been doing it since Monday. I've been like, okay, we're gonna increase this a little bit.
Yeah, increase to 1,500. That'll give you that'll give you what you need to maintain.
It was fun to just see if I could do it, though.
And just to go on that.
So look, when it
was uncomfortable, but were you miserable? Let me put it that way.
No.
Wild, right? Because if you would talk to any person and say, hey, I need you to go under 1,000 calories. I need you to eat 500 calories, which is like 500 calories for people who can't really understand that. 500 calories is a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Yeah, that's a sandwich.
That's a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
One sandwich
with not a huge glob of peanut butter like we all put on. It's an actual serving, a tablespoon or 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, plus the tablespoon of jelly and the 2 slices of bread. That's about 500 calories, maybe 550. So if I told someone, hey, you're going to live for the next 10 days off of a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, they would be sick for a full week. They'd do good for 1 or 2 days, because their body would, like, they'd go through the keto flu, right? Their body would purge all that carbs. They would not purge, but it would use up all those extra carbs that it has saved.
Yeah.
And now it's got to start tapping into the fat resources, they'd feel sick. And yet here you are, you went 10 days under 1,000 calories or around 1,000 calories.
Look,
and yeah, you were uncomfortable, but you weren't sick.
So I was doing like 17 when I getting used to the diet, right? So it was 2 weeks of 1,700 pounds.
Right.
1,700 calories. And then the next week was 1,500, you know?
Right.
And then I was like, let's just push it. You know, I started, cutting these 3 days. That was the buffet day, right? So, but I was like cutting. And then I was like, let's keep it under 1,000. There was one day I had more because I kept under 1,000. I was like, oh wait, no, I need to go to the gym. So I had to take a protein shake after. So I messed up. I forgot about the protein shake. But yeah, 1,000, 900. And it was about a week and a half.
Yeah.
1,000 calories. And then I was like, okay, we're going to bring this up a little bit.
You've gone 10 days with 1,000 calories, give or take, and you're not so physically sick you can't move. And most people
and it didn't affect my gym performance at all. In fact, I went up several times.
Right.
I want to see that. So I moved on to August, but that was during the last day. Yeah, I stopped doing that on the 1st. So those are some of my best days at the gym too. Like I just gone up in weight on most of these, and so I was doing 10s, and then I did 12s, and then increased weight on everything. So,
good. So how's that? So what are you at currently? Let's take a look.
Yeah.
At that.
So if we go to the September, so I'm always adding like 1 day from the previous month.
Right.
These last like 3 days at the gym, I've hit it real hard.
And you felt good?
I pushed it. Yeah, I'm not sore, but like I can feel it.
You're sore, but you're not.
But it's a different kind of sore. It's not like the I haven't, the first workout kind of sore where it's like
miserable.
It's more like I worked that spot. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it.
There's a difference between
it feels worked.
Yeah, there's a difference between sore and pain. And what I mean by sore and pain is everyone's done this, especially on leg day, right? With a lot of people when they get to leg day, you get to the point you work out legs, it feels great, and then a day and a half later, you have to do the squat over the toilet, and you have to fall onto the toilet because it hurts so bad. That's pain, right? That's when you have it. And that was the first time we worked out. That's what you were experiencing.
Yes, that's a good way to distinguish it. I'm sore, but it doesn't hurt.
There's no pain. You're like, oh, like today, for example, I was working out yesterday. I worked out arms. I did chest, and I was like, I'll do some arms. I'm doing full curls, which I'm going to have you do. Actually, I'm going to have you throw because I was thinking about how we can add a couple different lifts.
I've been doing curls.
Right, and we need to talk about what type of curls you're doing, but that's beside the point. We'll get there.
I'm doing standing. I start off like this. I start off like this, and I
dumbbells or barbell. Dumbbells, okay. But anyway, so I was doing that, and then today, me and my wife went to the gym, and it was back day. We had to do back and biceps, and so we ended up doing curls, and I had just done curls the day before. And so I didn't start. Usually I start with an 80 or 90 pound barbell. And I had to pull it down to 70. I was like, nope, not feeling it.
So tell me if this is the right way to do it. It's kind of how I have to do it because I'm fat. But the way I've been doing my curls is let's pretend my tissue box is there's weights on both ends, right? So I hold it like this.
Yeah, I can see it, yeah.
And then I twist as I curl up.
Yeah, that's fine.
Is this better?
Good.
Is this better, or is the twist okay?
The twist is going to get more of your full arm.
Okay.
What you're not looking...
That just felt natural because my big fat body's in the way. And a 35-pound weight is pretty bulky.
Yeah, they're bulky. Does
So
the do they have
I kind of smack myself in the pec with the bottom bit too. I like to make sure I go up all the way.
yeah. Do they have what's called it's called an easy bar? It's a barbell, but it has kind of
That's
like
bent. Yeah,
it's
they
kind
have
of
some
like
of
a
those.
bent. What I want
They
you to do for your curls when you do curls,
do a bar instead of a.
yeah, I want you to grab a bar, and let me stand up here so you can see it. Do kind of the same thing you were doing here.
Are you new guy in prison sore? No. I don't work my glutes. Although I felt my glutes burning yesterday, or no, this morning.
With that barbell, that easy bar, you're going to get a grip that's going to feel good, and you're going to lift it to there. You're not what you don't want to do this. There's none of this.
You don't rock back and forth. Yeah,
we're not rocking.
That's not working your arms.
Right. So what you're going to do is you're just going to stand still. If you got to pump your butt out, you can pump your butt out. Just no rocking. You're going to hold that easy bar right here, and you're going to bring it all the way up, stop, and then slow back down, all the way controlled. Don't do this. Don't go whoop, and then hook.
Yeah.
Whoop. We're not doing that.
I've probably been going down a little too slowly.
And I mean, if you're doing
a little
this,
too fast,
that's fine. But if you're doing this, no. If you're going time under tension, all the way up, squeeze, slow on the down, all the way up, slow on down.
You go faster up though, right? Slightly.
Whatever you're contracting, whatever muscle you're contracting. So whether that is your, let's say if you're doing a chest press or a push up, right?
Yeah.
I'm exploding up and I'm controlling it all the way down.
Okay.
If I'm doing a lat pull, I'm exploding all the way down and I'm slow on the way up. Whatever muscle you're working, the actual working part, the pulling or pushing, that needs to be the contraction. That's what I'm going to say. The muscle contraction, whatever you're contracting, that needs to be the explosive movement. When you're letting that weight off, when you're decontracting, I guess, that is when you're extending the muscle. That's where it needs to be controlled. At any point in time, you should be able to say, on a chest press, explode up, I'm coming down. Someone should go stop, and you should be able to stop, even if it's just for a second. But you should be able to control it down.
Right. Okay. I could do a better job at doing that.
Yeah. So with your curls, instead of the dumbbells, because there's several ways to do dumbbells. There's hammer curls.
Yeah.
Hammer curls, you hold the weight, so the weight sits like this, and you bring it up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if I was standing up, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. No.
And then there's the side, which is most preacher curls, which most people do. I want you to do the barbell because it's the best of both worlds, and it will work both arms.
Okay.
And it will hit more muscle groups. We'll get to the point here soon, depending on your weight loss in the next couple months. We'll get to the point where you're going to go push pull, because you go 3 or 4 times a week, not every day. So we'll get you a push pull exercise. Yeah. All the movements you're going to be doing are pushes, and then the next day, all the movements you'll be doing are pulls. And so you'll work full body, but that way, instead of doing push pull legs, the legs are going to be included into that. So it's push and push legs, pull and pull legs. But we'll get there. Right now, we're just you're trying to lose weight, and we're using, and so for people who are watching, if you're trying to lose weight and you are overweight, you're fat, going to the gym and being like, I'm going to do chest day today. I mean, going to the gym and doing is better than not. But I'm going to do chest. I'm going to do a whole bunch of chest presses, and then I'm going to do a whole bunch of this. You got to go in with a plan. And when you're trying to lose weight, what you need to do is you need to use the exercises that activate the largest muscle groups. You're not trying to focus on, I'm just going to focus on building my bicep. Yeah. That's what a curl will do. A full barbell curl with the controlled up, you are hitting your bicep, you're hitting your forearms, and then on the way down, you're going to hit that tricep and the forearms.
Yeah. Well, you didn't even tell me to start doing curls. I just added them myself.
Just today.
Yeah, I know, but like a couple. It was the second time I went to the gym. I did the 5 exercises, and I was like, I feel like I'm hitting everything except my arm, except my biceps. So I just added curls myself. You didn't even tell me to do that.
Yeah, which is great, which is fantastic. So yeah, how are you feeling? So you did. By the way, I saw your.
My back is the most sore because I had already pushed it. Like I'd already increased. I increased deadlift, and row, and shoulders within 2 days apart, and then you had me add lat pulls yesterday. Yeah. So my back is like every inch is. Oh, I can feel that. It was kind of hard to find the right weight too for a lat pull. I thought I was going to be able to do like the same weight that I started off rows, which I think I started off at 130 doing rows. I was like, I started off at 130. I was like, I'm not going to be able to finish this. But it was also, I should have spaced it better. Because when I went to do rows, there was a guy on the machine. And so I did shoulders and then rows and then right into lat pulls. So my back, I didn't have like one exercise. It was 2 back exercises in a row. Yeah. So maybe I could do 130, but I couldn't then.
Just again, whatever you can control on that way up.
Yeah.
Right. The set is not over. It's not like 1 and then you're done. And then, no. 10. Once you pull that 10 and you're like, all right, I can drop it and I'm good. No, it's 10. And that 10th rep isn't up until you are back extended. So just that nice control all the way up, all the way down in every movement you do. So, well, good for you, dude.
Unless you're benching, because you kind of do have to end when you're up.
Yeah, well, like up and then
you start off with the it's the same number.
Yeah. So you did up your deadlift, it looks like, again.
Yeah. So we'd started off with 45s on each side, and I've gone up 40 pounds. So yeah, if you look at
good.
Yeah, and I'm always really careful with that. Like if it starts hurting where it shouldn't. Like I could have started off with 10, but I started off with 8. Just to I didn't want to start off with 10 and then only be able to do 6 later. So I was just like kind of feeling it like, oh, and it wasn't too bad. So I did 8 and then I finished it off with 10. I was like, I can do this. I could do 10 pretty easily.
I mean,
not easily. It wins me really. I get winded before because it's not like a specific muscle either. That's like, oh, this muscle can't physically do that anymore.
Yeah, deadlifting and squatting are they activate the most muscles of your whole body. Yeah. Because when you're deadlifting, and we've talked about this before, when you're deadlifting, you will hit your forearms, you will hit your shoulders, you will hit your back, you will hit your lower back.
I felt it in my butt cheeks.
Yeah, and you'll feel it in your glutes
this morning. And I think that's maybe because my form got a little better too. But you're supposed to kind of like, once you get up, you're supposed to kind of thrust a little bit, right?
Thrust and squeeze like you're trying to turn a piece of coal into a diamond up your butt.
But I've also noticed as I've gone up in weight and as it's gotten a little harder, I can actually feel the muscles activating more. Like when I was doing it with a lighter weight, it kind of just felt like cardio.
Yep.
But by the end of the last 5 reps on each set, I can start to kind of feel like, oh, like I can feel I'm using my butt in this exercise, or I'm using my back muscles, right? Like, so I've never been in the little weightlifting I've done, I've never been consistent enough in deadlifting to actually feel that before, because I hate it. I hate deadlifts. I know it's like the best exercise you can do. I've never enjoyed doing them, so I've always avoided them. And so since I don't do them that much, I'll do it until I feel my lower back starting to hurt, and I'm like, okay, that's not good. I got to stop. But now that I'm over that, I can actually feel the muscles. And I'm like, I feel the leg. It's like the whole body is burning by the last couple the reps. And I'm like, oh, this is actually a good exercise. I still hate it.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
And that's why I do it first.
And deadlifting.
I do it first. I get it out of the way. And it also gets my heart rate going. Yeah. If I keep up the tempo, I've got a heart rate going for most of the exercise too. So it's kind of like cardio.
Deadlift is the one you start immediately. And deadlift is also the one, and I texted this to you earlier. Deadlift is the one that will screw you up the most.
Yeah.
And
you were like, make sure you be careful. I'm like, this is not powerlifting. Like, this is still like a.
You'll still see it though. So
yeah.
So on, for example, for me on Monday, I actually
300, right?
I hit a PR for my deadlifts, and I was just feeling.
Was that for just like maxing it out, or for doing a whole set? A whole set.
I never max out my deadlift, and some people are like, well, then you can't know what you're doing. No, I mean, when I'm really struggling, and when I mean really struggling to hit that 8th, 9th, 10th rep, and by really struggling, I mean like your body feels like it's shaking. You're at your working weight, right? If I get to 10 and I'm like, hey, I could have done another 5 or 6 reps, I obviously need to up the weight. But because, when I'm 20 years old, sure, I can grab a big weight and lift it up and I'll feel fine. But now that we're getting a little older, we do have to listen to our bodies a little more. And so I was feeling really good on Monday. I grabbed as much as I could, not as much as I could, but as much as I could lift at that point. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna up it. And I didn't up it by a little bit. I upped it by 45 pounds on each side. And I went for it and I did it. Like I actually was able to accomplish it. And I was like, wow, that feels really good. And currently right now I'm doing deadlifts, or I'm doing something with legs every single workout, because that's where I'm the weakest. And so I'm doing something with legs. So on Tuesday, so that was Monday. Monday I did the PR personal best with doing 10 reps. And then, like I said, that 8th, 9th, 10th rep on that third set, I was dying. And then Tuesday, the next day, I went to go do deadlifts. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do the same amount of weight. I started off light just to kind of get my body warmed up with just a 45 on each side. And then I threw another 45 and another 45. So I had 345 plates on each side, and I was like, all right, I'm going to do this because I did it yesterday. I'm going to go ahead and do it. And I did one set of 10 and was feeling really good, and went to go complete my third set, grabbed the bar, got all set, and got ready to pull, and my body said no. And I know that because my back got really tight. Yeah. My muscles were really cramping at that moment, and I hadn't even started lifting. Mm-hmm. And that's when I went, nope, I'm not going to do it. And I dropped off, and I just went to 45 plates, and I did like 17 or 18 reps until I couldn't rep it anymore. I know if I could have lifted it, yes. Would I have probably injured myself? Yes. So deadlifting is that one where you really have to listen to your body, because I've seen people mess themselves up, and they mess themselves up for months, weeks, years.
But look at my gains though. This is where I started each exercise, and this is the weight I'm currently at. So this is the weight increase and then the percentage. I got up 30% in deadlift, 40 pounds. The incline bench, I guess, is the least I've improved at 21%, which is still, that feels pretty good. I feel with my incline bench, that's the one I'm least confident about, especially after having done the Zoran Mom Scrawny challenge, which was the first time I've done like a regular bench press, and that felt so easy, and that was doing way more weight, right? That was doing 1/3. It was 20 extra pounds. So that, like, I know what that feels like. Every time I do the incline bench, I've been getting better, but sometimes like I go up not evenly. I'm like, okay, that wasn't a good rep, or sometimes I struggle with it.
Yeah.
And I know if I bring my shoulders in closer, it gets easier, but that uses less of my chest and more of my tricep, right?
So what you're
so like I try and not to get them past like 45 degrees. I try not
Right.
to come in close, because like when I get here, I'm like, this isn't working my chest at all, right?
No, you don't want them. You don't want it to be tucked in as
But
you're going up. Right.
This, if I'm 90 degrees, especially with the incline bench, like it feels, I don't know, it feels wrong.
At the gym, I'm assuming you're going to Vasa, right?
Yeah.
I believe they have a machine chest press section.
There is, yeah. But I don't know how to get it to do an inclined.
I'm sure there's one that does incline. You're just going to have to look at the name.
Yeah. I looked around. I could look around again. I don't think I saw one, though.
Yeah. If you can't find one, just go ask a worker and be like, hey, which one of these machines is incline? Usually what it will do is you sit down flat and you'll actually lift it kind of straight. Instead of pushing like this, you'll push it more like that.
Push it up, yeah.
And they're individual weights, so you have to put the 45 pounds on either side, right? So you'll put like 45-pound plate, a 45-pound
I don't think they have one. I think they only they have two chest press machines that I've seen, and they're both cables, so it's the same weight. It's a combined weight.
I would be stunned if they didn't have one.
It's kind of a small gym.
Yeah, the Vasa there is smaller.
That's why I go at 10 o'clock at night, because it gets busy.
Yeah.
But, okay, so should I be at 90 or should I be at... I've been doing it at 45.
Yeah, so not quite. You don't want it straight out. Think of it like an A, right? So when you're coming up, you want your arms to make an A, not a straight up H. Does that make sense?
No.
Let me grab a link.
Which is the base of the A? Your shoulders or your hands?
Your hands.
That's the bottom of the A. Okay, so it's an upside down A.
Sorry, no. Your hands are the bottom of the A, going up. If I was to do it with cables, right?
Wait, so I need to be grabbing the middle of the bar.
Let me grab a little short that I like to show.
Yeah. That's the one I'm least confident with. And it doesn't help that no spotter, right? So I don't want to over push it. Even though I could take a 150-pound barbell to the chest and it wouldn't do any damage, right? Like, it's still psychological though. Like, oh, I don't want to do that final rep without a spotter, you know?
Right.
I've got 35s on each side. It's not going to hurt too bad if I drop it on myself. I could just sit up and roll it onto my lap. It's not gonna do much. But yeah, I've averaged 30% increase. Or I mean, the lowest one is 28. If you round up,
which is a big
almost
deal.
a 30% increase on all of these except incline bench, and 50%. I don't know how I can increase more on leg press. I've got 4 plates.
Do you have this? Do you see on my screen?
Yeah, I've shared it.
All right. This guy I really like on YouTube. He does a lot of short, easy stuff. So that's straight. Tuck your elbows in just a little bit. There we go.
45s. Yeah.
Yeah. So one more time, make sure you wrap your thumb around. We'll talk about that. Keep that chest up, not straight out. Yep. Tuck the elbows in just a little. There you go.
Yeah. And you don't push straight up. You push kind of up.
Yeah. It's not straight up.
You don't push straight out. You push like back towards the rack.
No, you kind of just push. Yeah, a little bit.
You push it so it's over your head, not over your chest. Over the rack would be too far, right?
Yeah.
but towards it. Okay, so that's what I've been doing then. They've been at not 90 degrees. It's been at like 45.
Yeah.
Was he doing inclined there?
Yeah, that was incline.
Okay. Well, I've been doing it right.
Yeah, and the
It's
incline.
just the one I'm the worst at. Which is crazy because I was way worse at shoulders, but I've been crushing shoulders now. I'm probably going to increase the weight again.
Yeah, because the incline will hit. The incline will hit. You can't really see with this flat, but you have three part of your chest. You have your lower pec, which is right here, your middle pec that goes across the nipple, and you have your upper.
Yeah.
A regular bench press will hit all of that, which is still big, but it won't hit the rest. It won't hit your shoulder. It will hit your triceps a lot, but it won't hit all of your delt. The incline will. The incline does a little less on the lower, a little more on the mid, a lot on the upper, and your shoulders and tricep.
Yeah, I'm definitely feeling it in my tricep. I don't think that's the muscle that's failing first though.
Yeah,
also my triceps are already pretty big.
Yeah.
At least my top, because there's two, right? It's kind of like a V, your tricep.
Yeah. Yep.
The front one, this one you can see already, is real big. The back one is non-existent.
Yeah, you're sure. We'll work on that.
I need to do those overhead pulls and tone my back.
Yeah,
tricep.
100%. But for now, it's just about the workout that's going to hit that's the most effective at weight loss.
Right.
Once you get to that certain point where once we hit about maybe 290, 280, we'll start adjusting the workout, and we'll change it a little bit, quite a bit actually. And again, you'll feel a little bit more sore. The other question I've got, because we need to wrap it up here in a bit, but are you getting your steps in?
I've been getting at least 5,000. I need to go on more walks. I was really good like the first week. I haven't been going on walks in the last like 3 weeks. I need to go on like night walks or at least rowing.
Yeah.
On the off days.
At the gym, for a warm up or a cool down, are you doing any of that, or are you just going straight into lifting?
I've been going at 10 o'clock at night.
Okay.
But sometimes I get there at 10:30, and so the gym's closing by the time I'm done. So I haven't been warming up or cooling down.
Okay, if you can get there just 10 minutes prior
and do cardio.
I don't want cardio, because cardio, it is cardio, but it's not cardio.
Right.
I want you to do
just like activation.
Yeah, I want you to do. This could be a warm up or a cool down. It doesn't matter. I want you to get on a treadmill, pop it up to 3%, 3.5% incline at 3 miles an hour.
Okay.
And walk for 10 minutes.
Sorry, what incline?
2.5 to 3.5.
Let's see. I forgot to wear my watch all Tuesday, but I've been hitting. Don't go to. I hate that it doesn't, when you do month, it does the month instead of the last 30 days.
Instead of, yeah.
And I'm like, okay, this isn't helpful. See, this is, and this isn't helpful either. But I could go to the last month. I was, some days a lot more, obviously. But.
Yeah. Just for 10 minutes. It's not running, it's walking, and it will be slightly uphill. It's just 10 minutes, 2.5 to 3.5% incline at 3 miles an hour. I don't know how fast you walk, but 3.5, somewhere in there. Mm-hmm. A nice pace, but not a pace that you're out of breath where you don't feel like you need to jog.
Okay.
But a pace that you're like, yeah, this is a steady pace. 10 minutes. That's it.
Before, you said?
What?
Before the workout?
Before or after.
Okay.
Whichever. If you can get to the gym just 10 minutes earlier before it closes up, just 10 minutes earlier so you can get that little walk in. Yeah. That's actually going to burn. You'll walk about anywhere from a half to 75% of a mile, 3/4 of a mile. But then with the incline and the extra steps, that will give you an extra. I mean, you'll be stunned in that 10 minutes. You'll burn 100 calories.
Yeah.
But also it will just it'll keep your heart rate up. So just add the lat pull, and then adjust your curls to those barbell curls.
Okay. I have to double the weight, right? Yeah. I'm stupid. Yeah.
Find the weight.
It'd be 70 pounds. Yeah.
Yeah. Find the weight that's comfortable. So, and then, yeah, your calories, from what I saw, I mean, when you were eating, they look good. Don't forget because you are trying to build muscle. Muscle builds more calories than fat. So make sure you are giving your muscles what they need to grow.
Yeah.
You're still taking the creatine, correct?
I've been doing creatine every day. I didn't realize this. I thought when I bought it, it was a 30 days. It had 30 servings. It has 60 servings, and I ran out today. But I've also been overflowing the scoops.
Yeah, you can just.
But it didn't come with a scoop. It said the serving size was a teaspoon, and I took the scoop. I bought another bottle that was bigger because the day after I bought that one, I found one at Costco that was huge, and so I took the scoop out of that one because it said it was the same serving size. I probably should have checked to see if it was the same volume size though, and I've been using that scoop in the smaller bottle, and slightly overflowing because you said to take more than 5 grams.
Yeah, you want to be between
7,000 grams, whatever it was.
7 and 10.
But it ran out today, so I think they might have shortchanged me. No, I wasn't doubling up unless unless the scoop is different, because I looked at the serving size on both bottles. It was both the same serving size.
Yeah,
but that doesn't mean so it's either they didn't give me enough and they ripped me off in the small bottle, or the second bottle has a larger volume per serving size.
Possibly. You could probably look at the grams and see what the scoop. It's going to say 5 grams, but yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, you'll have to look.
Either way, I've been eyeballing it because you said to take a little bit more. So
yeah, you need, because usually
but I should still have 15 days of creatine,
and you don't.
No, because that would be, I should have more because I haven't been doubling it. I've been 1.5ing it.
Yeah, you should have about. Yeah.
No. Yeah, I should have 15 days. Yeah.
But yeah, no, you're as far as your calories, they're looking good. You can up it a little bit more if you want. You can add in eggs. I mean, I haven't seen a lot of
7 days.
7 days. I haven't seen.
I've used up 30 days plus 15, but the 15 it would be a regular dose, so I should have 7 days left. Okay, it might not be that far off. They might not have ripped me off too bad. I could have overscooped 7.
Probably
servings.
overscooped a little bit.
And it's also been a little bit longer than 30 days. We're on the 3rd. Okay, maybe they didn't rip me off. Maybe I spoke too soon. When did I start taking it? I don't know.
If you want to add eggs into your diet, you can.
Yeah, I've been eating eggs.
Like eggs, because we haven't looked at day by day, but I haven't seen. But eggs it's a great.
I had eggs yesterday.
Yeah, eggs, 2 or 3 eggs is fantastic. Sirloin. Protein.
My neighbor made a keto brownie, so I've been cheating on the carnivore diet with the keto diet.
As you're talking, scroll down so I can look at all your foods you've been eating.
This was yesterday.
Yeah.
I had 2 eggs for breakfast. I had my this has become a staple. The Costco salami.
Yeah, I told you it would.
Costco. I get 1 slice of pepper jack cheese and fold it, break it into 9 pieces, and I get 9 slices of salami. That's good for 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah.
And then I had some steak. I served myself up too much, only ate half of it, and then came back 2 hours later and finished the rest. And then I went to the gym and had a protein shake.
Good.
I snuck a little keto brownie. It was good.
Good. I like it. I like it, dude. I like it. Yeah, just add the lat pull. Keep your diet up. Add those extra calories.
Oh, that's why it's so low today. I also had a brownie today.
Try to stay at that.
It's basically just eggs.
Yeah,
sorry,
you're good.
I keep interrupting you.
Try to stay at that 1500.
Oh, and I cheated.
1500.
I cheated. I had parsnip with part of my chuck roast because I roasted it with parsnips and onions.
That sounds delicious.
But I looked it up, and it's going to be like 0 calories.
Yeah,
it was nothing.
Delicious. Again, this isn't like a Nazi thing. You've got to enjoy it to the best of your ability while still staying on it 95%. Otherwise, you can't do it, But yeah, keep your diet to that 1500 calories. Try not to go below it if you can. 50 calories, 100 calories. 50 calories up, 100 calories over. You want to be between 1500 and 1800.
Yeah.
To give your muscles what they need to grow. And then add the walking if you can. And if you don't get to the gym or it closes or whatever, just go on a quick 10-minute walk around your block at a decent pace. And just get some extra steps in. And the curls and the lat pull, let's see where you're at in a week. And my guess is
he's not counting. He's been listening this whole time.
My guess is you'll have another 3 or 4 pounds lost next week.
Yeah.
Okay. That's all I got.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
I'm proud of you, dude. You look great. You're doing great.
Feel good.
And in another month, we're looking at drastically overhauling your workout routine. And then in another 30 or 40 pounds, we're looking at overhauling the diet again as well. Unless you want to stick to the diet to get under 250-ish.
Yeah, I think I want to stick with at least, if not carnivore, keto until I lose 100 pounds.
So we could probably stick with the carnivore for another, realistically, safely, because 2-3 months, and you'd probably be fine. So. All right, my friend.
It feels good to just like eat a snack and then not be hungry anymore. Like it's
your relationship with food has changed, hasn't it?
It really is, yeah. I get tempted. I get real tempted.
Oh yeah, my goodness, my kids were eating.
I have a sweet tooth. I love sugar,
Oreos.
So I like candy more than I like cookies and stuff. But
I'm a big Oreo fan. But yeah, I can't.
Oh, sorry. I didn't put these down. I had 5 Jelly Bellies at my niece's birthday party.
Cinco.
I had 5 of them because it was like a Harry Potter party and they were doing like Birdie Bots, but they just got Jelly Bellies.
Gotcha. Yeah,
I ate 5 of them. They were delicious.
I'm sure they were.
I sucked on them for a while.
Yeah, just keep it up, man. Like even with your self-control, your ability to push your body, your ability to be uncomfortable.
Oh, Mark, like I texted you when I'd only had 3. I went back for 2 more. I went back for more.
A whole 2 jelly beans more. Well, keep it up, dude. I'm proud of you. I couldn't be happier with your results.
I forgot that I sent him that message.
I'm sure your wife's happy with the results. I'm sure you're happy with the results. Keep it up, dude. Don't.
Stephanie's kind of joined me on the diet. She's still eating fruit, but she's cut out all bread and rice. But she's not giving up fruit. But she's been doing it for 3 weeks now. Because I've been doing this for like 4, 5.
5.
I've been working out for 5. I think I've been doing the diet for 4. But Stephanie's lost 10 pounds in the last like 3, maybe 4 weeks.
Good for her.
So yeah, I'm looking better. My man boobs are slightly less pronounced, and so is my stomach. My shirts are getting a little loose, and I like it.
Good. Yeah, like I said, you're on the right track, and not just on the right track. You are on the turbo track.
Well, I want to speed run it because I'm just tired of being unhealthy.
Yeah. And you're still at the weight. Like I said, you're still at that weight. I truly believe you'll keep losing all this weight at the diet you're losing it. You're going to lose all this weight till you hit. I'm going to assume, again, I'm not an uber professional, but I'm going to assume about 270, give or take 10 pounds. You're going to start feeling a difference and with your weight loss. And that's where we'll talk more about the mental game, because it's going to be really frustrating for where you're going to be like, I lost 40 pounds, 35 pounds in the first month. And first 2 months, I've lost 60 pounds. Yeah. And then your body will say,
It's like 1 pound.
yeah, you'll lose a pound and a half a week or 2 pounds a week. And you'll be like, where's my 5 or 6 pounds that I'm used to? And that's just, like I said, once you get to a certain threshold, the body starts fighting you a lot more, and we'll get there, but that's a good place to be in. To be 270 or to be 260, that's a whole lot different than you at 350. You know what I mean? So we'll get there, and you're going to get there, and it's going to be awesome. And yeah, I'm excited for you, dude. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, it's saying I keep having to update. Let's see. It says if I'm at 118 now, and I'm at a 1,000 calorie deficit every day, which I've been at more than that.
Yeah,
I'll be at 250 by April 30th.
yeah,
That's a lot earlier than it was before.
Yeah, and I think honestly, the July 18th is going to be probably where you're at.
Yeah. When we first started, it said it was going to take a year.
Yeah,
and it keeps getting. I haven't updated it because if I update this, it will say that I weigh that much today. But
yeah, I give it
the goal. It's not the app isn't implemented well for this section.
But yeah, I give it. You're probably going to be. It's probably going to be.
What
a year from now.
Is 20% a good goal for body fat? I don't.
Well, I mean, for what you're at right now,
pick the number.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. 20% is an amazing goal for body fat. That's where I'm at.
Is that too much?
No, I mean 20% is actually, that's where I'm at right now.
Right.
I would like to be technically I would like to be around 15, between 15 and 20. But my body type is, you can tell I work out, but you can tell I also never say no to a cookie.
Yeah.
I'll send you a meme about that later. You can post. That's my body type.
I'm just wondering because it's according to my scale, I've lost a lot more weight. I have progressed a lot more in weight loss than I have in body fat percentage. So at 47. So I just picked a number. I was like, what's a healthy body fat percentage? And it said like 19. I was like, well, I'm definitely not that yet.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. And I know for a fact that, again, that scale is going to be different. When you come down, next time you come down to visit, I don't know if that's going to be in October or next spring or summer, or whatever it is. I will have a different scale for you to use that is a medical grade scale. And that will give us a lot more, much more accurate reading on your body fat percentage. So I know for a fact, it says 47% body fat and you've lost 30 some odd pounds. I know for a fact that, especially with you gaining weight and adding 30-40% in how much you're lifting, you haven't lost muscle, you've gained muscle. And so all that weight loss, I would say realistically is probably 70 to 80% body fat. And that's phenomenal. We're just using that body fat scale. What you have, that's just like your baseline, kind of give you an idea.
Yeah.
We just want to keep seeing that go down, but that only measures how it works is as you stand on that scale, right? As you stand on the scale, the electrical current goes up this leg and then down that leg, up this leg and then down that leg. It doesn't actually go across your whole body, through your arms, through your shoulders. When you have a medical grade one, they send pulses from your arms all the way to your legs and from your legs all the way to your arms.
They have one of those at the gym too, but I think you have to have a more expensive plan to use it.
Yeah.
So according to the scale, which again only started working like halfway through last month. Well, I've gone from 100 and 80 pounds of muscle to now.
You mean 180 pounds of fat?
No, that was muscle.
Oh.
To 160.
Yeah.
Wait. No, I said that wrong.
Yeah, you did.
158. I'm dyslexic. So it says I've gained 2 pounds of muscle.
Yeah, you've gained 2 pounds of muscle and you've lost a lot of fat. So I keep it up. Keep it up. That's all I can say. You're looking better. You're looking great. I can tell you feel different because I can just see it, and I can see it in videos. I can see it in how you act. And it's just you're just gonna keep feeling better and better and better. And I couldn't be prouder of you. That's all I got. That's
Thanks.
it. I'm out.
Feels good. All right.
Okay, everybody. Stay healthy. Get your steps in. Go to the gym. Eat right.
And next Thursday?
Next Thursday. We'll see you next Thursday.
See you next Thursday. We'll see you next Saturday if you're tuning into Best Gen. And I might stream some more video games tonight, but not too much because I have to watch a bunch of TV before Saturday. So I'll be sitting on the rowing machine catching up. All right. Bye.
All right, friend. See ya. Peace.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. If it's true, please take a minute to subscribe to the channel, and you can join us along for the ride. And if you pay me, I'll try to be more entertaining, so please consider joining Patreon and getting your name in the credits with pride.
I'd buy that for $1.